firecracker yet? Guys, I want to do this so bad, but the thing is, I probably do like outlook the pig. It's black 2 weeks before. And I want to do it because I'm and I want to be one of the lesbians. I want to be, isn't Zaz a little bit of, yes, I'm going to go to work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't really want to do the work today. I don't want to do the work today. What's this? I want to do it because I'm awesome. I want to be. It's a good. I love your sweatshirt. It's so cute. I have this thing, and I want to like or whatever her name is. I want to be like, oh, I have that.
Ladies and gentlemen, our show will start in 2 minutes. If you would still like to get wings or truffles or soda or water, this is last call for the concession table. And if you have not yet scanned the QR code in your program, please do that now to give us suggestions for the show. We will begin in 2 minutes.
There are many Jews who do it, and he got more in it. We live at the edge of the miraculous. The miraculous snow day we're having tomorrow. I met that Emily Rose is my show. I was trying to figure maybe she's I love them both. They're both my bestest friends. I know ever since kindergarten I was in first grade. Yeah, but look at this guy.
What's up?
I don't know what my camera stuff looks like at all. I have no idea. I love your glasses so much. Thanks. So cute. How many people are even here, you know? Good. Sorry. Oh, where are you? I don't really do it, and I don't want to do it, but then I do I'd sit up here. I lost my shirt, I'm not gonna lie, don't tell Fawn, I don't know what happened to it.
Bye guys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wingin It. I'm the director of the troupe, and I'm so excited to have you here tonight because what is going to happen tonight is you are going to be the only people who ever get to see this show because Everything's gonna be made up on the spot from your suggestions. So hopefully you filled out the QR code through your phones. All of that data goes over to my laptop there. Nobody's seen it but me. And I'll be using that throughout the show to draw inspiration for the scenes that we're going to be performing for you. The structure of Wingin' It is that we play short form improv games. You see a list of them in your program. There's 8 of them tonight. And that's fewer than usual because the second to last one is what we call medium form. It's a longer game. So if you're feeling like, oh, this show's really cranking along, the second to last one will be longer. And everything will be made up on the spot. So we don't know how it's going to go either, but we've been practicing the structures. They work together as a team, and it's going to be a blast. So who's here for the first time? Anybody here for the first time? Welcome to Wingin' It. If I ask you to call out like the sexiest U.S. president.
James Madison!
Miller Fillmore. Anyway, or a flavor of ice cream that you would never eat. What's the flavor of ice cream?
Lemon.
Lemon? Okay, so we're gonna get suggestions through the QR code and through audience shoutouts. And with that, let's get things started. Can I call out the wingman, please? Come on up. Would you please be willing to be ready to come on back in? This is Riley Underwood, our troop manager. Can you get a round of applause for him? Thank you. All right. This game, we're sending Logan out front because this is a guessing game, and we want to make sure that he cannot hear what's happening. We're starting off with a game called Press Conference. So what's going to happen here is that Logan is giving a press conference because he has done something really significant. The thing is, Logan doesn't know what that thing is, and he's going to have to figure it out from the questions that our troop asks. So, wingmen, can you guys come down into the corner here to get queued up for our press conference? And I'm looking over the spreadsheet here, and we can say that he is I'm looking at, so one of the questions I asked was any adjective that can describe a person. So we are going to say that he is he is the squishiest, whatever that means to you. He's the squishiest lifeguard. He's the squishiest lifeguard to ever win Nathan's hot dog eating contest. So he is the squishiest lifeguard to ever win Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Got it? Y'all know what you're doing? Wingman? Okay, Riley, call him in. He'll have to figure it out. Logan, grab a microphone and pull it up with you. Make sure it's turned on. And then, yeah, take the whole stand. Take the whole stand. Yep. Make sure the mic is turned on. And we have very little time, so you can get straight to the questions.
Yes,
Yeah,
you.
do you ever pop?
Sometimes, you know, a good pop every now and then is to be expected.
How does it feel to be an American hero?
Well, feels pretty good. Can't say I'm surprised. My mother did always say I was born for great things. Yes, you know.
How long were you training for this?
Training? Whew. Well, I think I went in for about the 3-week time frame. 3 weeks.
Wow, very short.
You certain back
Tell
to
me,
class.
does your bodily texture allow you to fit more in there?
Well, after years of surgery, I can confidently say yes. Yes, it does. You.
So the surgery is what makes you so malleable?
Yes, sir.
Do you liken yourself to a cobra of some sort, unhinging your jaw before the act?
Oh, well, sometimes I like some good jaw action, yes. You, sir.
What condiments are we using on the...
Well, my personal favorite's got to be mayonnaise. Yes, you in the very back.
Was it a lot easier sitting up in your your tall chair to read them?
Well, a good vantage point does let you, survey your surroundings, see what you got going on. Yes.
How do you prefer your water? Warm, lukewarm?
I would say about room temperature. Yes, you sir.
How does Mr. Chestnut feel about you taking his place?
Well, there was a little bit of bad blood between the two of us, but I think you figured it out. Yes, you.
Yes, and what's the record number of them that you can fit in your throat?
Really pushing it, I'd say about 14. Well, a little cough every now and again is to be expected. Yes.
How do you manage to keep your throat open and you're not chewing?
Well, as the world record holder for the most hot dogs eaten, I would have to say, years of training, years of preparation, even though it was only 3 weeks. Yes.
Has anyone ever tried to take you down with them?
Unfortunately, yes. Yes, they have.
I'm curious about the number of how many children you've saved.
I'd say somewhere in the tens of thousands. If I'm being modest, yes, which I often am. You, sir, in the back.
Do you believe that your career allowed you to hold your breath longer and therefore fit more in before you had to take enough gas?
As a scuba diver. Sorry, hobbies. I'd say some good lung capacity would be good. Or yes, you sir.
Yeah, was the water you were dipping the dogs in chlorinated?
Well, my summer job at the pool doesn't do much for us. Sometimes you see a little contaminated. You may.
Does your bodily shape allow you to be more buoyant?
Well, looks like the hot dogs have caught up with me. Yes. Yes, it does.
Do people ever compare it to blubber? With how
Next question, please. You, sir.
Question, can I feel?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Interesting, very nice tensile strength, thank you.
Thank you. I mean, that's what happens when you eat your skin infused with Jell-O.
What consistency do you say Jell-O?
Maybe rubbery, if I were to put rubbery. Well, using thesaurus.com, I would say.
So we have time for one last question.
One last question. Yes.
I speak with a lot of mellows. Do you kin yourself to them?
Well, as the world record holder for the most hot dogs eaten while being a lifeguard at a pool, I would say that me having a marshmallow body.
We'll take it.
Okay.
Thank you. Nice job. All right. It's time to meet the wingman. So, can everybody stand out across the back, make a line, and you can put that mic stand back down on the floor. Let's meet our performers. Starting here at the end, we have Miss Sophie Akajobi. We have Kay Curry. Logan Forbes. Chase Parabo. Stefan Urban. Kai Clemens. Colin Ingram. Spencer Forrester. John Forrester. Aiden Wilt. Ross Boyd. And Aiden Shevlin. So, we are going to move on to our next game, which is pairs freeze tag. Everybody's going to work with a partner. So if you want to stay where you are or switch it up, you're all getting a partner. And here we go for this. I asked before the show for relationships, how two people might know each other. So in this, we have some relationships. Sophie and Day. you are a dance mom and a dance child. That is how you know each other. Logan and Stefan, you are a prisoner and a jailer. A prisoner and jailer. Chase and Aiden, you are divorced. You are a disgruntled toddler and an underpaid daycare worker. Who's next there? Is it Lex and Chevy?
Yep.
Lex and Chevy, you are an alien and its human abductee. An alien and its human abductee. The alien speaks English, of course. And we'll put it on the spaceship. And then John and Spencer, you two brothers, okay. You are a woman in labor and her annoying know-it-all mother-in-law. All right, also, before we do a sound-off on that, can I get somebody to read me a recent text message that's pretty basic and innocuous, like, I'm running late, or you're so sweet, something simple, a basic recent text message. Yeah, what do we have back here? No. What else? Sorry. Another text message is somebody can share. Yeah, what do you have?
It means that I probably don't have a leg to stand on.
Okay, I'm just gonna take, I probably don't have a leg to stand on. Okay, so before we get started, they're gonna start their game. One of the pairs will start a scene with that line, I probably don't have a leg to stand on. And then, in their relationship, they'll work from that line until somebody else in the back yells freeze, and they'll take over the last line spoken by that previous pair and start a scene with their partner inspired by that line, using it verbatim, and continue until another pair interrupts them. And they will all cycle through, they'll all come out here maybe 3 or 4 times until we get back to the line.
I probably don't have a leg to stand on.
All right. Remind us how you know each other, Day and Sophie?
Dance mom and dance child.
Yep.
Prisoner and a jailer.
Yep.
Divorce!
Toddler and daycare.
Alien and abductee.
And
the guy.
Foresters?
Labor and mother-in-law.
Okay, great. Nice and loud. I probably don't have a leg to stand on. Who wants to start?
You know, I probably don't have a leg to stand on since I am a floating entity, but you know, it's time for your examination.
You know, that's an interesting prospect right there. I don't know if I. How about you get your hands
Please,
off
it's all
of me,
part of
sir.
the procedure.
What
food do you humans eat again?
I had a hamburger today.
Oh, hamburger. Very good for the soul.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Not. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my new wife. Yeah.
She ugly?
Much better looking than you were. I say were because you got me worse. Yeah.
Well, I'm having,
Clarice.
why is he so sad? Well, Oscar, I'm having a great time sleeping with your father.
You always compared me to him.
It's clear it's not hereditary.
You know what? Can we just please?
Well, it's clear it ain't hereditary.
Mommy, what are you talking about?
Go on to the spin. No.
Of course
Give me my
not.
space.
You know, Mom, I think you're way past your prime, and I'm a part of the youth, and it's just a new thing. It's a new thing.
No. The only
The truth is, you're way past your prime. It's all about the youth now.
Bro, I'm 17. This is my minimum wage job over the summer. I'm not past my prime.
Generation Alpha is the future.
You're 5 years younger than me. Your mom told me that you can't even do basic math.
Your mom mom told me you can't even do basic math. How are you supposed to push a baby out? All right, ready? Come on, breathe in.
I'm breathing. What do you see?
It's 10 centimeters dilated.
Can we please just enjoy the soccer game?
For Timmy.
For Timmy.
For Timmy.
God, he's really bad at this.
God, he's really bad at this. Get in there. You think you can just escape jail 4th time this month? You don't think we know your tricks? We know what you're doing.
Do I really have to go back into this small little cage?
Yes, now you sit in the corner.
Do I really have to go back into this small little cage?
Do I really have to go back in this small little cage?
Yeah. All right,
Go home.
Yo, go home. Where's something to do with...
I'm gonna go home, Mommy. I'm so tired.
Don't go home once you do the splits. Down.
Mom.
Come on.
Mom, I can't do this. I quit. This is your dream. This
In
was
your
your
back. It's all
dream.
in the legs. It's in the legs.
This was your dream.
It's all in the legs.
Yes, it is all in the legs.
Keep them open.
Pry them open. I got this. To my annoying mother-in-law, I'm prying them open. I'm pushing. It's coming. Come on. I'm pushing.
It's not coming out, it's twisted. The baby, I don't see its head, I see its little toes, but they're not squeezing out.
Squeeze them out.
The nurse isn't even in here. I mean, I can deliver it for you if you want.
I can deliver it for if you want. I can walk up to the Pentagon, the prop.
Also, anybody who's not watching the film, we just had a 2-hour delay announced for tomorrow. Everybody has a seat except for Lex Boyd and Aiden Shevlin, Colin, and Aiden Wilt. Can I have both Aiden as Colin and Lex? Lex and Wilt, would you two stand together? Okay, so we just got some good news. What is something that happened to you today, you guys? On a scale of like 1, like, oh, a stranger smiled at me, up to a 10, I just won the lottery. What is something that happened to you today that's like a 1 or a 2? Yeah, something pretty minor.
A stranger complimented my hair for like the 90 million.
Perfect. A stranger complimented your hair. That's great. All I need to know is left or right. Right. Okay. So we're going to start with Chevy and Colin. You guys have a seat. This is a game called High Low. Chevy and Colin are going to go higher, and one of them is going to start a scene by telling the other that a stranger complimented their hair today. And what will happen is these two people will go back and forth trying to one-up each other until it grows to an absurd degree. So, take it away.
You know, I mean, I'm not gonna brag, but a stranger complimented my hair today, and that was like the 5th time this week, so.
Dang. Nice. Yeah, it's a haircut stand. But I gotta tell you right now, 50 millionth time, I've cut people's hair and got tips of at least $5 on every single haircut for all those 50 million times. I'm racking the dough right now.
That's so nice. I mean, you know, kind of in that same business, I paint toenails sometimes for like a side hustle.
Yeah, I get it.
And I've actually been given a scholarship to go to school for it.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm really good.
Dang.
I'm sure you're good. You're okay, but
Yeah. just finishing up my master's in cosmetology right now with the haircuts and all that, and I'm going great. I'm pretty sailing
So
straight.
this is your main gig?
Yeah, it's my main gig.
Oh, that's kind of yeah. I'm a master's in computer science, so I mean, like, you know, I don't really want to like make you feel bad, but triple the money, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Except I won't be slaving away behind the computer. I at least get to talk to people more than once in a day.
Well, you know, sometimes people have to talk online. Have you ever thought about that? You know, I talk to hundreds of users at my technical support desk, and I think that's, you know, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Tech support. Everybody's really jumping for tech support. But you know what people are jumping for? Fresh new cuts mimicking every single famous person you can think of. You got Travis Kelce, you got Taylor Swift, you got anybody you can think of that I can mimic.
Travis Kelce's like, wow, that's not really saying. Like, okay, I'm so glad that you're proud of your haircut business, but you know, I coded this really fancy thing where it can like grow hair for you.
Wow.
Digital. But if you have like the Apple glasses on, you can see it.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm over here starting a new line of toupees just for people to buy in case they don't have hair. At least people can see that in real life.
Oh, so it's like a charity type of thing for you? Oh, I mean, you know, I feel like I'm kind of beyond charity, you know? I feel like, you know, I just kind of just, you know, all of my money just goes to helping people. I mean, you know, they just have to buy my products. It does help them, you know?
It does help people, but you know what really helps people?
What?
Going out there into various third world countries and just offering your services to help as many people as possible. And it sounds like you're enjoying staying home. Well, I'm going out there with the Peace Corps.
Oh, so you're like going to like third world countries. See, I'm more of a first world country. It's a little bit just like a better I mean, I'm sure it's nice.
I can't argue with that.
Scene. Thank you very much. Those two both are going to be going lower, meaning that they are trying to outdo each other with what has been bad about their day. What is something that happened to you today that's like a 1 or a 2 on the bad scale? Like maybe you stubbed your toe or something relatively minor. Yeah.
I forgot my keys.
Okay, great. One of you forgot your keys, and they are going to try to outdo each other in like who's had the rougher day. And in doing so, they might insult the other person, kind of like we saw in this last one, to see who's had the rougher day. Take it away.
Oh, Bill. Thank God I made it to work in time.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I forgot my keys, and then I had to go back inside because I also forgot my lunch, and it was a whole ordeal.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, my day has been so hard too. My car got broken into.
Your car got broken into?
With my wallet and my keys, actually.
Oh, man,
I locked myself out this morning and they just took them.
Oh, man, you know, well, at least you have a car. I have those keys. They were to my electric razor scooter. I have to ride 10 miles to work every day. Rain, snow, sleet, hurricane, razor scooter.
Razor scooter? And you know what? You know, I actually heard about those. I don't think they're that reliable. You know, my cousin had one.
Yeah?
Blew right up.
Your cousin? Oh, man, that is unfortunate. That is not...
Yeah, I saw it too. It was right in front of me.
Wow. You still talk to your extended family?
I hope so.
Oh, man. You know, mine disowned me. Religious differences. It was a whole thing.
You know what? At least you have religion. My family forced me to be an atheist. I didn't know what God was till I was 30.
No idea?
I didn't celebrate Christmas, but December's just December to me.
That's awful. You live a godless life. That's too bad. You know, at least you're not, condemned to hell. Like myself. You know how I found out?
How'd how'd you find out?
You know, I was walking down the street one day and I bought a street taco and I ate fish in the wrong month. It was.
Oh man, that sucks. Well, at least.
You know,
You know, something did happen to me that's worse than being condemned to hell.
What was that?
I'm in purgatory. God came to choose where to put me. Since, I didn't even know he existed, it's kind of like a gray area. Yeah, that's true. I don't even have an immortal being. It's just gray.
Well, shall we get started on our jobs?
Oh, yeah.
That's
Scene. Thank you very much. Today is February 12th, and 2 days from now is Valentine's Day, and 2 days after that is Winter Ball. Hopefully you guys have gotten your tickets for Winter Ball. That's Friday night. So, I have a question. We are looking for, before anybody puts their hand up, I want to tell you what's going on. We are looking for an audience volunteer who is not too likely to get embarrassed, who is maybe looking for love this holiday season. We got a lot of single wingmen out there. And we have a bunch of people. I'm looking around here, walking around the room, checking things out. Checking things out here. Okay. All right. Did we have a mom volunteer? Oh, okay. All right. Annabeth. And we're going to need a chair for Annabeth. Can somebody sacrifice their chair? Okay. Here, have a microphone. You're going to need this. Have a seat up in the front of the stage for us. Okay. All right. So, women, you can stand where you are. Just sort of take this all in. All right. We have our audience volunteer. Your name is Annabeth, right? Okay, Annabeth. Happy Valentine's Day week. We're going to try to find you a date tonight. All right. So this game is called Hey Girl. And what's going to happen is I'm going to interview you, Annabeth, for a few minutes here. This is a process of getting to know you so that our whole troupe can have some information about you so that they can leverage it to woo you to go on a date with them. So, Annabeth, what grade are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
You're a sophomore. Okay, great. And do you like school in general?
Sure.
Okay. What would you say is your favorite class?
Chem or math?
Chem? Okay, let's start with that. Who's your chem teacher?
Mr. Maruska.
Mr. Maruska. Okay. Is he? What makes his class so good?
Friends, and he's pretty low-key about, like, everything.
About everything. So what I'm hearing is he has no standards. Okay. All right. But so chemistry. You like chemistry, and you mentioned math. So would you say that you're more of a STEM person?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, cool. And what math class are you in?
Algebra 2.
Algebra 2. Who is your teacher?
Mr. Campbell.
Oh, Mr. Campbell. All right. And you two get along?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Did you have either of those classes today?
Yeah.
Anything exciting happen in either of them today?
I finished the work that was due right at the end of class for Mr. Campbell.
Okay, so what was that work? What were you doing in math today?
It was Delta math assignment? I don't remember.
Well, clearly it was effective. Okay, some Delta math assignment in Algebra 2, you said, right? Okay, great. And then what other classes did you have today?
Choir.
Ooh, you're in choir with Mr. Shade, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What do you sing? What are you singing these days in choir?
A lot. This French song. It's kind of stupid.
Okay. So you're singing a stupid French song. How wonderful. And do you have a concert coming up or anything? You don't even know. Okay, this is great, Annabeth. I'm so excited to learn so much about you. All right. Great. Okay. What did you have for lunch today?
A chicken sandwich.
A chicken sandwich. Did you make it yourself? Do you buy it at school? Are you like a school lunch person?
My mom made it for me.
Okay, that's so great. Okay, was it good? Did it taste good?
Yes, it was very
Okay,
good.
great. So apart from your chicken sandwich, what else was in your lunch today?
I had Teddy Grahams.
Okay, Teddy Grahams, good.
A cheese stick.
A cheese stick, okay.
And a Capri Sun.
Okay. Anything exciting happen at lunch, like with your friends in the cafeteria or anything, or where do you eat lunch?
Where we normally ate was closed today, so we hid in a nook by the band room.
Oh, okay. So you hid from the school security camera in the band room, eating your Teddy Grahams cheese stick and chicken sandwich.
This is recorded, by the way.
Okay. So, all right. So, okay, cool. So, do you do any clubs or activities or sports or anything?
The musical.
Okay, so you're in the musical, and what's the show this year? We'll give a little shout out for it.
Pippin!
Pippin people. Let's not overdo it for those who don't know. Okay. And are you having fun in the musical?
Yes.
Okay, great. So everybody should go see it?
Definitely.
Okay, do you get a lot of stage time?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. What's your favorite part about being in the musical? Singing, dancing, acting?
I feel like I'm being forced to say no, but everything.
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 Okay,
Every
so you
little
like
part.
dancing?
Yeah.
And you like acting?
Yes.
And you like singing?
Yes.
This is great. Good. Okay, well, you found the right spot for you. Any other activities that you do besides the musical?
Oh, Shakespeare?
Shakespeare troupe, okay. Did you audition for the spring production?
I did.
Okay, which is what? The Merry Wives of
Very
Windsor?
wise.
Okay, great. Cool. And so a lot of theater stuff, that's great. What is a school activity you would never do?
The bocce ball team?
The bocce ball. All right. Shots fired. Ms. Dixon, I hope you're not watching on the live stream. Okay, so, all right. Okay, cool. Let's just see here, a couple more things. In your free time, what do you do? Let's say that tomorrow ends up being canceled completely and we're not in school. What will you probably do with all that time?
FaceTime friends and do my nails.
Oh, okay, so are your nails done now? I see a Band-Aid on the one. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. Yes. So you'll do your nails and FaceTime your friends. Anything else? Do you spend time with your family? Do you get along with your family?
Yeah, we play board games a lot.
Lots of board games. What's your favorite board game?
We have a lot of different Monopoly games.
Okay,
so
just collect Monopoly games. Great. Okay, cool. Lots of properties on there. And all right, great. Well, with that, are you enjoying the show tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are you coming to bingo night on Thursday in here? Totally free to play. Lots of prizes. Bingo night. Okay, cool. And are you going to Winter Ball?
I'm not.
You are not. So, would you, if somebody were to successfully woo you?
Hey, yeah.
Okay, great. Wingman, do you have any final questions for Annabeth? Anything else you want to ask? Yeah, Colin. What's your beef with Bocce? Yeah. What's your beef with Bocce? Yeah, for Rizzo. Still appropriate. Yeah. Were you cut from the bocce team or something?
No, Miss Dixon used to be my teacher and I didn't like her class very much.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. And what else we got? Great. Any other questions from the crowd back here? Okay. So listen, Annabeth. We also have another person for we have Donna Stedich over there. He's the one videoing our show, and he's going to play the piano while our wingmen woo you. I'll take the microphone back. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, the wingmen are now going to attempt to woo Annabeth before your very eyes.
Hey, I heard you ain't much in a book. Well, if you stick with me, we can create our own storybook.
You like to sing in choir, but you are the girl I admire.
So we have a class with Campbell. I'll sit with you cause you're pretty swell.
I know you really hate bocce ball, but on a date we could go to the mall.
Hey girl, hey girl,
Hey girl,
Hey girl,
hey girl, hey girl,
hey girl.
hey
know you like algebra too. If it was for me, I'd choose you. I know you're in the production of Pippin, but not get with me, girl. You gotta be tripping.
I know you are in Campbell's math class. A date with me, yeah, that'd be a blast. Hey girl. Hey girl. Hey girl. You gotta be in there, wives of winter. Well, just ain't me, no need for Tinder.
Thanks for the show, joining Wingin It.
Well, if you date me, we can both ASAP cam.
You know you kinda got brown hair, but with me we'd make a real pair. Hey girl,
Hey girl,
hey girl, hey girl,
Hey girl,
hey girl.
I know you have some beef with volleyball, but how about you take me to winter ball?
because you like to dance. Girl, I think that you should give me a chance.
You're a choir, so you like to sing. Would you mind if I gave you a ring?
In choir you sing dear and ton, but girl, all ball not to this song. Hey girl, hey girl.
Looking a little red, Annabeth.
hey, I heard you have adult winter bias. Well, guess what? You also look the flyest.
I know that you have your own lunch. Maybe one day we could go out to brunch.
You're in the class with Daniel Shade. You and me would be a match made.
Your family really likes Monopoly. Be a pleasure if you get with me.
Hey girl.
Aw, thank you so much. Spencer and Day up on stage, please. And another round of applause for Dottis on the keyboard there, of course. All right. Okay, so here's what's going to happen for this next game. We have the three people up there, Logan, Day, and Spencer. They're going to be doing a scene. And the scene is set in one of two places. Two of the suggestions I can't decide between are a hair salon or a Starbucks. So who wants to see a
Starbucks!
in a hair salon? Hair salon? Who wants to see it in Starbucks?
Starbucks!
So the scene's going to be set in Starbucks. And what I need to know is I need a number from 1 to 7, please.
5!
4? Okay, so Spencer, you get 4. I need a number from 1 to 7 that isn't 4, please.
5!
Okay, Day, you get 2. And I need a number from 1 to 7 that isn't 2 or 4.
5!
5? Okay, so Logan, you get 5. So every time Every time Logan speaks in this scene, he has to say 5 words exactly, no more, no fewer. Every time Spencer speaks, he can only say 4 words exactly. And every time Day speaks in this scene, they can only say 2 words at a time. So, the last thing I need to hear is for each of them to tell us who they are in the scene. Somebody want to announce like your role in this Starbucks scene?
I'm a customer, a loyal customer.
A loyal customer. Okay, who else do we have in the scene? Cashier on their first day, and
I'll be the manager training.
The manager training them. Okay, great. So, why don't we have the customer step off for a second, and then you'll enter whenever you feel so compelled. So, let's see the scene as it rises through natural rising action up to some sort of climax and finds resolution. Take it away.
Okay, this, the cash register.
Cash register.
Yes, the money goes in.
Money there.
Yes, customers give us money.
Customer money.
We give them crappy drinks. Yes.
Grande. Espresso.
Yes, sometimes espressos.
Bakety drink.
Yes, we give them bakety drinkety.
Ice spice drink.
That's Dunkin'. Not Starbucks, huh?
Good afternoon. Ronde Frappuccino?
Oh, no.
Please phone now.
Okay, so this phone machine. Make a drink, put foam in. Misspell name, act like accident.
What name?
I have Starbucks app.
What name?
My name is Spencer Forrester. Repeat again, please now. 2, 4, 7, 8.
Take drink over, but later. Make us seem very busy.
We busy.
Care?
No
Break
drink.
down.
No drink.
Make him think he wrong.
I am not wrong.
Wrong.
Threaten to kick him out.
Get out. But why? I'm loyal.
Steven Lumberjack.
Is that for me?
Steven Lumberjack.
Is that for me?
Steven Lumberjack.
Keep calling names.
You mean Spencer Forrester?
Grande. Phone.
Don't tell him, but wrong.
That is for me?
Say no.
Yes.
Scene. Thank you very much. This next game, could I please have Sophie, Kai, Chase, Stefan, and John bringing chairs up? They're going to sit across the front of the stage. Looking through suggestions here. Okay. All right. So, this next game is like a talk show format. This game is called Group Interview. The 5 people up there are going to know each other somehow, and they don't know what that is yet. And they're going to be sort of trying to get on the same page in answering my interview questions. First of all, I just want to say thank you again to everybody who gave suggestions for tonight's show. I've been poring over them. There's some really great ones on there. One I'm not using for this game because I don't think it's so great, but I thought it deserved a shout out. Who in here wrote down mascots at a mascot convention? I thought that was great. Whoever, yeah, thank you. That's a great suggestion. Oh, we're not using that for this game. this is group interview, and I'm going to host a talk show, and they'll find out who they are to each other, and we're just going to learn about their group experience on the spot through something we call Yes and. Anytime somebody contributes a fact to their group narrative, that is a fact, and they all are on the same page. There should be no disagreeing with anything. So I'm going to have a seat right here. Am I blocking the camera if I sit here? Okay, great. Okay. Welcome back, Cleveland. This is a fantastic morning to be watching our program because we actually have some hometown heroes with us tonight. That's right. The Cleveland Recreational League has stunned the world by qualifying for the Olympics this winter in bobsled. It is miraculous. I understand that, like, less than a year ago, none of you had ever bobsledded before. Is that correct?
I didn't even know that was a sport.
What even is that?
There were reindeer involved, and I was really disappointed to find out that there were no reindeer.
Yeah.
Or a guy named Bob, I mean,
So you honestly thought you sledded on a person named Bob?
Yeah, why is it called Bob?
Yeah, but you all found each other through the rec center, correct? That's true. Okay, and now you're headed to the Olympics. So, like, how did that happen? Well, go ahead. Yeah, how did that come to be?
Well, I mean, it was really such a team effort. I mean, I think what really made us famous was like our YouTube channel, Bobsledders for Lifers. Lifers spelled with a Z, and the 4 is the number 4, not the word 4.
It sounds like that was your idea. So you have this YouTube channel, and how many followers do you have, subscribers do you guys have?
52 million?
52 million subscribers? That's amazing. No wonder people are so excited to follow you. And I understand that it actually took some pretty creative finagling to talk your way into a 5-person team instead of the standard 4 for the bobsled competition.
Well, so how we do that is Jim here, we actually use him as our sled.
Oh, so you all...
I am the human sled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This Jim is so aerodynamic.
He's so aerodynamic.
you should see how he takes us down those hills.
But can we get a view of it? Can you guys want to give us a test run here in the studio? Okay, great.
So I usually ride up front.
Okay.
I'm right here on the back.
And then me and Chris, we just kind of hop on.
So I understand that actually some of your maneuvering is inspired by exotic dance. Is that true? Oh, okay. And so what is your hip technique?
Okay, so I mean, it really is like a team effort. You know, we also go to the left.
That's fantastic. And this doesn't hurt you at all?
Not at all. I love it because I'm kind of like from the snow.
Oh, okay. So you just eat a lot of the snow while you're plowing through it. Yeah, okay. Okay. And I understand you've been training, especially for your role. I'm sorry, I missed your name.
Jim.
Yeah, you have an especially rigorous training routine, right, Jim?
Oh, yes, I do. I'll go to the gym sometimes, and everyone at the gym, they'll come up to me and they'll be like, "What are you training for, badminton?" And I'm like, "No, of course not, bobsled."
No one could look at this and think that, and that's for certain. All right. Well, so if you guys can go back to your seats, thank you. Just a couple more questions. I'm sure that it hurts your knees to squat so much and to pile in the sled on the sled.
Before the big day, we really want to be in the best shape.
We did a really nice long leg day.
Okay.
24 hours straight leg exercise.
Okay. Just like exercise. And I understand that you're on a special diet. Is that right?
Yes.
Fish. Yeah. Tell us. Okay. So is it all fish?
All fish.
Just fish.
All the time.
Doesn't that get boring? Or do you have like special cooking techniques that make it?
Different types of fish out there.
We got rainbow, salmon.
Fish cooked.
Yeah.
There's like gold.
Yeah. Bear last week?
Yeah, so I understand as we wrap this up that you guys have like a message that you want to send to all of your subscribers on YouTube and here in the greater Cleveland area as you head off to the Olympics. What is that message?
Let's say it on 3, guys. One, 2, 3. Bob Flatters United!
We hope they unite this all right, we have just 2 games left. This second to last one, the penultimate game, is called, watch the sign there. That was a lot of money. Okay, all right, for this next game, it's called the Ronde. So can I ask everybody to come down over here behind the curtain by the keyboard there? Okay. For this game, we are going to start with our 2 Aidens. Can I ask them to get started? This is a game called the Ronde, and it's a little different from a lot of our other games because this one is just going to be a little more involved. What's going to happen is I got some suggestions before the show of any general topic. So this opening scene with the 2 Aidens is going to be inspired by, I'm just looking at the list here, I didn't do that before. So it's going to be inspired by, or at least involve, something related to nope, that would be inappropriate. So the scene involves croissants, so the French pastry, and they're going to do a scene that is somehow involves croissants, and while they do their scene, this one, you're going to be paying attention to the characters that they create. So we're going to hear a name for these characters, and they're going to do their scene. And at any point during their scene, one of our other members can, in fact, let's give the members a microphone or 2 back here so you have access. And we'll leave one on the other side. Can you put that other microphone over there? Here you go. Okay, so the other members at any time during the scene can sort of help these characters along by contributing a fact about one of these characters. They'll say something like, Terry is the type of guy who blank. And then from then on out in the scene, Terry has incorporated that character trait into what he's saying and doing. So we're going to see this scene play out for a couple minutes. And then at some point, one of the other performers will do what we call a sweep edit, which means they're going to run across the front of the stage and just sort of wipe that scene clear. And then one of the 2 of them will head back behind the curtain. And the person who swept across is going to be initiating a new scene with the remaining character. That character stays the same, but we're going to see that character in a different facet of their life. So if the first scene is at work, maybe the next scene is that character at home with their significant other. And so then that person who does the sweep will be playing that other character, and this scene will progress for a while until somebody sweeps and does a new scene with that significant other. And we'll see a series of scenes where one character continues on until the first one of these 2 who gets eliminated here in the opener has to come back at the end to find a connection to the 12th performer. So with that, your scene is inspired by croissants, but by no means does it all have to be about that. It's just a jumping off point. And the future scenes will all take new directions. Take it away. Do not forget names, wingmen. Take it away.
All right, Maggot, attention! Welcome to your first day at the Escoffier School of Culinary Arts.
Yes, Chef Jacques! Now, what is your name, Maggot? My name is Arnold Chef Jacques.
Wrong! Your name is Line Cook.
Understood, Chef Jacques!
All right, today we're beginning our pastry unit. I want to see what you're capable of. Consider this to be a pre-test.
Understood, Chef Jacques.
Now, you will be making a croissant. Understood?
Mike watched 3 episodes of The Bear and thought he could do this too.
Now, you have a total of 4 minutes to pull off this croissant. Do you understand, Maggot?
I do, Chef Jack!
All right. I will be asking you a series of questions about croissants as the process goes along. As we both know, as does your mother,
Chef
you're very
Jack.
good at baking.
Chef Jacques watched Gordon Ramsay and thought he could be him.
All right. Grab yourself the ice water.
Understood, Chef Jack?
You do understand that there is ice water in the process of making croissants, don't you, Maggot?
Usually I do not make with ice water, Chef.
What do you make it with, Maggot?
With lemonade, Chef.
Chef Jacques was on a junior baking championship when he was little, and he didn't win, and ever since he's been making his students' lives hell.
With lemonade, Chef. Gives a little zest.
Lemonade gives it a little zest, does it? Does it?
Yes, it does, Chef.
Do you have the butter, Maggot?
Butter right here, sir.
Do you have the flour, Maggot?
Already in the dough, sir.
All right, and where would you say is the lamb sauce?
It's over there, sir.
Is it? Why isn't it in your croissant?
Because I put lemonade.
Now, honey, I know you didn't win the kids' baking championship, but I just wanted you to know that this doesn't make you any less of a cook, and it definitely doesn't make you any less of my son. However, your brother probably would have won. And I had chosen him to go on the show.
But Mom!
Okay, you're getting snot on my shirt.
You didn't have to bring up Timothy.
Your brother doesn't screw up a lava cake every time he makes it. I'm like,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, I really don't. I really don't.
Can we go home now?
No, you're gonna stand here and you're gonna look at your 3rd place medal as I hold it in front of you. And you contemplate what a failure you are.
Mom, I just want to say, 3rd place out of the entire country is pretty good. Especially for a kid you named Jacques. We are from Minnesota.
Not good enough, Josh. Not good enough. These are the kinds of life lessons you have to learn if you want to be a professional cook someday. Like Mom.
You're right. You're right. Your job at Wendy's. I've really supported this family ever since Timothy died.
Don't bring up the accident.
Hey, Jacqueline.
Hey, Stacy.
Got your Honda outside?
Yeah.
Still driving the same car since 2016, I see.
Oh, okay. Sure. Still childless at 60?
Yeah,
Oh,
child.
or should I say grandchildless? You're looking a little saggy.
At least I did for the competition.
Oh.
What'd you get? 3rd place or something?
Don't bring that up. My dead child would have done better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Would you do better?
I think I would do better.
I don't think you'd do better.
Okay. I'll just get back to your lane splits, will you?
My baby splits. Can you go down this one?
Stacy's the type of person to have stress balls in her back pocket.
Here you go. Take this.
Oh. Speak.
See? It's a speak toy with your dog.
Wow. Maybe I should get you a rat to chew on because you're a frickin' snake, Stacy.
Can I order myself more as Patty?
Just focus on the Pilates right now.
Yeah, let's focus on that hamstring that's about to break.
Stacy will make up exercises to feel superior.
Stacy can do a backflip.
Stacy's gonna perform the backflip for us right now. Stacy doesn't know what
what a backflip is.
Can you do that?
Stacy can only do a backflip when no one's looking.
Wait, look over there! Look over there!
I'd rather be 60 and fitty than 30 and ugly.
Stacy only shops at Whole Foods.
Oh, Stacy, welcome back.
Hi, Brett. I'm having trouble finding your macaroni.
Macaroni. Oh, it actually just sold out. You just missed it.
Do you have anything I can substitute that?
No, we actually just ran fresh out of pasta.
No, it's okay. Maybe you can substitute with hot dogs.
Stacy only eats organic.
Organic.
Brad peaked in high school.
You know, you come in here every day. We kind of run out of organic food. This is a giant.
Something very organic.
Brad did improv in high school and he likes to show everybody his skills.
Brad is a huge pushover.
Yes, and
I'm really comfortable. Maybe you'd be more comfortable back at my
I still have like a 10-hour shift.
It's okay. I've been like 10 hours. I've been 60 years with this.
Oh, it's like a 10-hour.
Brad isn't into this at all. Brad is gay.
Yes, and I don't really swing that way. I kind of do more family-friendly stuff.
Okay, I have a certain type of swing at my house for you.
It's ground, swing! It's pretty ground!
What that lady want today? The young one that's always coming in here and messing around on our shelves, putting the pasta where the meat's supposed to be.
You know, Mr. Stone, he wanted like macaroni and hot dogs, and for some reason, I think she was flirting with me.
Flirting? With you?
I know!
I fucking see that you're gay.
I know!
Brad, we gotta fix this. You cannot just be a pushover.
I know,
Brad.
I know.
You've got to make a name.
Mr. Stone is like a motivational coach.
Brad, when you get down, when you get knocked down, you put back up, Brad.
All right, I'm gonna march over there and tell Stacy no.
Yes, you tell him no, but you know what your worth is,
But you
bro.
know, that's not really a rule of improv. You see, you have to yes and then, you know, you can't really say
The only way you can say yes is through saying no sometimes.
yes and, yeah.
When Mr. Stone gets stressed, he incorporates song lyrics into his words.
Mr. Stone was also reported by HR for pushing people over.
I'm so, Could you please stop pushing me over?
No. Brad, when I look at you, I see me.
Are you gay, Mr.
I see a young boy trying to find his way through life.
Have a seat, Mr. Stone. So I heard you're taking away my job and giving other people inspiration, I see.
Well, what am I supposed to do with this knowledge? Keep it to myself?
It seems only right to teach. You know, everything we say here is confidential. You can open up. Are you lonely, Mr. Stone? To be honest, Master Lionel,
Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night.
Master Lionel is literally just a guy. Literally just a dude.
Sometimes I just walk into the bathroom and look in the mirror. Just have somebody look me in the eyes. Do you know how that feels, Master?
You know, I know how that feels. You know, yesterday I walked into the bathroom and I saw myself and I said, wow, my hair is curly. So I hope you find inspiration from that.
So wise. Would you say that the curls in your hair represent the bends of life?
Master Lionel has a perm.
Master Lionel does therapy out of his mom's basement.
You know, I know we're here and all, you know, in my mom's basement, but, you know, these natural curls do have a really good way of, like, reading people's minds. So, it's like,
That is not his line.
you know, I think showing your...
Lionel, it has been 23 years now. You need to leave my house. Mom wants to have her peace and quiet, so let's
I have a business...
Lionel, you are 23 years old!
And no money from you to get me going.
23, you should have been in college. You should have been working a part-time job. I'm tired of your existence. Leave!
Yes, and you know, sometimes I really want to leave, but you know, you never helped me with that one math assignment.
Well, if you were good at math, you would just do it right, okay? So, that's why you're failing.
You never gave me a math tutor, Mom.
Those things are expensive. They're really expensive, okay? High schoolers, they're not cheap, okay?
You know what else?
Tracy just has no idea how math works.
Yeah, those equations, E equals MC squared.
You know what else is expensive, Mom?
What?
The fake hair.
Oh.
The remixes, you know how much those things cost? They add up.
Why?
Oh, wait, you wouldn't know how to add. You can't even do math.
I am dyslexic, okay? These extensions make your mother look very good for all the men at the club, okay?
Well, at least my girls are natural.
Tracy's book club will definitely be hearing about this.
Wait until I tell Sandra. Wait until I tell Sandra.
You know what I just found? Box dye. You can't even afford to go to the hair salon. Oh! It's my business running out of your basement. I can afford to get a perm. Oh yeah, my hair's fake.
Last time, I'm not entirely sure how that was supposed to be a burn on me. Leave!
Screw you, Mom. Oh, you know what? I am. I'm gonna pack up and leave.
Okay, I've been wanting that.
Hey, girl. I saw you over there in the club, those long extensions. You look good.
Is it Chad? You seem like a Chad.
Yeah, it's Chad.
Hey, Chad, how do you feel about 23-year-old children not living in it? That sounds really bad now that I just said that. I'm so sorry.
It's kind of a weird thing to bring up.
That shows off his all natural hair.
Chad is willing to take anyone to be his partner.
That's kind of weird, but I'm down.
Wow, you're like...
I just like everything about you, you know? Like ever since I saw you and talked to you, like you just have the perfect personality.
Literally, like, you're
Chad auditioned for Love Island but got rejected.
Chad uses Reddit.
I just want everybody to know this is the first time he's ever seen a woman.
I was like on r/woman trying to find.
Reddit?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Reddit. You know?
That's like, oh.
Yeah.
That's so attractive of you.
Well, I mean, I was on there trying to learn about your people, and yeah, Reddit. Wow, you guys are awesome.
Bold statement. You were speaking back to the improv and stop talking about like all the like superficial Tumblr.
Oh no, sure, yeah. So let's talk about your 23-year-old son.
Excuse me, Chad, does he live here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm part of the FBI, and I just saw some online posts from you, and I was a little just concerned as to talk about, you know.
No, I'm sorry.
Can I come in?
I said Chad lived here. I meant like he lives somewhere. Like.
So I just wanted to talk about, on this r/women place. You made
some just like questionable comments.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
And so I just want, you know, to get your stance on it.
No, yeah. But like what's on Reddit stays on Reddit.
Not really. Incognito doesn't really like get rid of things.
Oh,
so we do have to, you know, put you in custody.
Agent Smith loves the word questionable.
You know, it's a questionable experience here between you and, you know, your interactions online.
No, that's cool, but like I can be upset though, right? Like you're like mad at me because I was expressing my feelings.
Agent Smith hates confrontation.
I was expressing my feelings, and you're coming up to me, acting like you're all this, but like I can't just say what I want.
I'm just trying to do my job.
I thought this was America.
It's questionable. Right up in the border, it's like, we're like right up near Ottawa, but
Yeah, well, you don't want to talk about the border, okay?
Agent Smith gets sweaty when he's yelled at.
I think you should sit down, young man. Are you gonna come to my house and control me and talk to me about how I should treat women?
Agent Smith likes this.
Agent Smith, yes, you were one of our finest agents. Of course I am. You were part of that bus downtown.
Oh yeah, with Chad. I completely got him.
All our men respect you.
Oh yeah, as they should. I mean,
It's just, you're a bit old. We're bringing in some younger guys, and
I mean, I'm not on the front lines. I feel like I can, you know,
they're saying you don't like confrontation.
No, I don't think that's true. I don't, it's questionable. I don't. Where are you getting that from?
But I have my sources.
Yeah?
You know, the young men are coming in, and they come into my office sometimes, and they speak to me with a stern voice.
Oh.
So then I speak to you, and you're always like, oh.
I'm sorry. I mean, like, I'm just kind of like, I'm a wiser person. I'm not really like for all the, you know, the young, like, I'm gonna shoot you. Yeah, I'm kind of more just like talking to Reddit and stuff.
Sergeant Rudolph is the type of person to say, back in my day.
Back in my day, I would walk into my boss's office and I would smack him across the face and tell him, I want this job.
I'm older than you. Like, I was your boss. Like,
and now I have your position.
You do, and I don't really like that. Yeah, it's a questionable experience.
Oh, Mr. Smith, nice to see you in my boss's office. Well, hopefully not you for slightly.
No, not yet.
Oh, good.
But there is something I need to talk to you about. See, there's this family downtown. You know, they came up here, and I guess they're hoarding babies down in their basement.
That family is Agent Smith's family.
Hoarding families in their basement.
Yes. And Agent Smith, I promised him that I won't tell anybody this, but he would like you to take care of it.
You would like me to take care of the babies.
Yes.
In the basement.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Now, I did do a background check on you, and
So, you're here to take me home. I was kept in this basement by Chef Jacques, and he told me Agent Smith would do right by me, and I've just been back down here for like the past week and a half, and I'm trying to get home, man.
It was late on me, so you're coming with me, bud.
All right, thank you.
Middle of the stage or so. You guys, we only have one more game for you tonight. This one will be quick. It's our final game. It's called Story, Story, Die. I hope you've had a good time. Will you guys have a good time? What they do here looks. And if anybody is interested, we're going to be doing an open workshop sometime in the next month and a half or so. So keep your ears out for an announcement. And make sure you follow us on Instagram. All the information is on the back of your program as far as following us on our socials. This show is being live streamed on YouTube right now. You'll be able to watch the video on our YouTube channel, so make sure that you subscribe to that. While I'm on the back of the program, I want to take a moment to thank Sea Love Thrift for sponsoring us this season. We have the representatives from Sea Love Thrift with us tonight. They're really good supporters. You should all shop at Sea Love Thrift. They've been great. Their son, Charlie Carlton, was one of our members who graduated last year. They're an awesome community organization, so check out Sea Love Thrift for all your thrifting needs. If you too would like to sponsor our shows and be acknowledged in both the program and through my witty banter, you can contact me or send us an email. Our information is on the program as well. We also have a website with all sorts of pictures and information. You can follow our exploits there. So, without further ado, I'll also mention, if you look at things coming up, we have a show on, our next show is slated for Wednesday, March 27th, unless there's a conflict with that. So, always keep up with us on the socials. That is our April Fool's show. That is not on April Fool's Day. That's the joke. And we have our summer improv camp for kids, which is for kids going into 6th grade through 12th grade. That will be June 10th through the 13th, Monday through Thursday, with a chance to perform that Thursday night. So, anyway, that is everything for that. One last game. This game is called Story, Story, Die. What's going to happen is I'm going to point to a person who will start telling a story. And at any point, I can point away from them to somebody else, and they have to stop talking right where as soon as I move away, they have to stop talking mid-sentence. And the next person I point to has to pick up right where they left off. If it is not a smooth transition, or if the story is boring, or if it is contradictory, or if I'm just sort of over it, I am going to spray them with silly string, and that will signify that they have died. They will give us a death scene, a dramatic death scene, until there's just a pile of bodies on the stage and one remaining wingman. As people die, you can sort of the people on the sides can sort of squeeze in to make our pool closer. We don't have to stay so far apart. So with that, make sure you're nice and loud. And we will get started with you.
I was walking down the street the other day, and I entered into Walmart looking to buy an apple.
And when I saw that apple, I was like, yes, I want
That apple, because that apple looks like the juiciest
Apple I have ever seen, and if I don't have it,
I love juicy apples.
All right, new story, nothing to do with apples. Get us started.
So I was traveling down the street and I saw an amazing pineapple on a tree. So I decided to climb to take down
That pineapple down. I brought my ladder and my ropes.
And my,
Started with the new story.
I'm gonna shoot you.
I looked up in my bed because
I heard it scream at me while I was sleeping. And when I woke up,
There was a giant monster under my bed, roaring at me.
And I stepped down and it grabbed.
You said roaring at, and then you switched. You didn't finish the sentence. Okay, started with the new story.
I was sleeping when I awoke.
up, and I went down to the
bathroom, and when I got in the bathroom,
I found a fish in the
toilet. How did that fish get in the
Toilet! Oh, no, it must have been so smelly, and it just really
Made me all stomach sick,
And I just couldn't go with the fish in there.
So I decided to flush
the fish down the toilet.
making me very
sad.
I love fish.
And that fish is my favorite.
fish in the whole wide world.
and I just wanted to eat it,
Later, when I took it out the toilet.
but now it's gone.
And I'm trying to figure out where that
Fish went.
So that I can
eat it.
For dinner.
forever and
spray yourself.
Thriller.
Horror. I want this to be a horror story. Get us started.
I was driving in my car, and then there was a deer
In the street, and I hit the
And it crashed.
Okay, get us started with a new story. I know the genre.
Romance.
Romance. Get us started.
I turned around and I saw her.
Looking at me with her beautiful.
Eyes. Oh, she said jump.
I really think your
body is amazing.
hair is
Perfect in every possible
way because
You are
So beautiful with the juicy.
How about something sports inspired? Feed in.
I was really upset when the Chiefs won.
I hate them so much, you know.
Because of Taylor Swift.
I am just not a Swiftie.
And I hate Travis Kelce.
Because he was really mean to Andy Reid.
And I'm just trying to grasp my head.
Around the facts that they
Decided to put him on the team.
After what he did.
Read.
This is a story that involves Mr. Wysocki.
Mr. Wysocki was going for a walk.
and he saw a student
Walking down the road, almost
jail walking.
Get it started with a story inspired by hiking.
I put one foot in front of the other.
And I kept going up the mountain.
to reach the summit and see all the stars.
A bear.
This is Valentine's Day related. It started with the story.
Well, with no Spirit Week in sight.
I put the cards back in my pocket because without Spirit Week,
I was having trouble finding a date
to go to Winter Ball with, and I decided I was going to give up.
and go alone
without anyone because I
had no one to go with to Winter Ball.
This story is a story that is hopeful. It's a hopeful story. Get us started.
I was traveling through the dark
caves. At the end, I saw the light.
And I thought I was stuck, but I wasn't.
This is a story inspired by, it started out on a beach.
I pushed the beach ball into the air, and I put my
foot right in front of the other, and I hit it.
Tomorrow. This is Spirit Week. Without Spirit Days, there are activities all week. So Thursday night is bingo in this very spot. It is free. There will be snacks. There are great prizes at stake. 7 o'clock here. Open to all students. And then Friday night's Winter Ball.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
That was good. Fun by African branding.